Scott,
Yes.
are all real estate transactions easy?
No.
Do you have an example?
Yeah, we recently had one where some clients reached out to us about buying a house, but in order to buy, they needed to sell theirs first. And so we went to check out their house, and then they said, hey, we do have some foundation issues. And so we needed to know what was going on with that. And so we had a foundation company come out and give a quote. It was pretty significant. And we realized at that point that it was probably not going to be able to go with regular financing. And so that cut out a large portion of our potential buyer pool because we needed an investor.
Or someone who was willing to do a renovation loan.
Yeah. When we tried that, we suggested that for a few different people who came and looked at it, ultimately did not work out. We brought some investors to look at it. Where they needed to be was lower than what our sellers needed to get out of it, so those didn't work. And ultimately, we realized it probably needed to be somebody who was going to hold it as a rental because the foundation work was not a requirement for them. It needed to be a cash buyer. So we had another agent bring some clients look at it. They expressed some interest, asked some questions about it, and ultimately kind of went away for a little while. And I kept calling the agent just to see if there was still interest there, and kept staying in touch with her, and ultimately communicated with our seller's permission that there was some negotiating room in that price. And ultimately they made an offer. We worked it out. They bought the house. Our sellers are happy. The buyers are happy. It was a great result.
And the sellers, how great were they?
Fantastic. They did everything we asked them to. They decluttered, made the house look great. It was a great house apart from what needed to be done with the foundation. And so it presented well. They did what they needed to do. They were patient, trusted us along the way, and they're closing on their new house in a couple days.
That's right. So patient sellers who are willing to do anything and everything necessary to sell their house, a persistent real estate agent, you, and we had a good outcome in the end.
Yes, we did. And we're really grateful that they trusted us, and because they could have panicked and they wouldn't have had the result we got.
So main takeaway is not all real estate transactions are easy and we got to work for them.
Absolutely.